those sort of issues or challenges that come up as leaders that sometimes you feel like are improper to disclose in certain settings, that this is the best place to be able to have open and honest conversations, to get ideas and advice from some of the best in these different industries. I've found incredible resources in these women for branding and marketing, for technology solutions, for solutions in developing my team, scaling my business. There's been growth and assessment surveys that I've taken advantage of that have really helped me to see things in an extraordinary way, and more than worth any investment that I have done. I've also gained new clients, which has been a beautiful bonus. This is one of those remarkable places where there's a lot of giving and a lot of receiving, and I don't find that everywhere out there. So this has been miraculous for me and my business. I'm always looking for a return on my investment, and I was pleased to see this level of excellence that appeared to be part of the entire organization, and wanting to have more of these professional connections, and to be able to do it not just in a safe manner, but we're all so busy. And I wanted to have connections that weren't superfluous and just on the surface. Like, I was looking for deeper connections, and I'm delighted to tell you I have been able to find them in Women's Leadership Global. So there's this very positive climate. I love that I have not experienced any backbiting or gossip or negativity amongst neighbors or other members. It has been, it's not carefully controlled. It's actually carefully cultivated culture, which I love, because it's all about how do we raise each other up? How do we raise our own ships and at the same time other people? And that's an extraordinary culture to be a part of. I love the plethora of resources that this platform offers. It's extraordinary to me just how many things, like if I'm having a struggle with my business, I can go into the online resources. I can find from the library live events that were recorded where I can go back through and pick what is needed. There are worksheets, there are articles, there's a number of things that all of a sudden I have at my disposal, which I love because they've been carefully cultivated already into this library. So I know that I can trust the sources. The second thing is this ability to take live events and that are of such high caliber and to be able to ask questions. Because sometimes you'll be in an event and there's 5,000 people and you don't get your own questions asked. This has been extraordinary because even if I go to the library and I get a resource, I also know that I can connect with that person and that we can set up a one-on-one because of the nature of this type of membership. That's extraordinary. You just don't find that everywhere. One of the most extraordinary things that I have done in this organization has been to be part of a mastermind group, to give of myself each month, but then to also do my own strategic defense of my business, which sounds really scary. And it was, but on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like on a 1 scary, because there was already so much camaraderie and trust developed. And then I could just be vulnerable, raw, and real about my vision for the future and what I knew I needed to do, but also where my blind spots were. What were these women seeing were threats or incredible opportunities that I might not have even been looking at. There was a wonderful assessment I did in order to be able to come prepared for this. It was set up in a beautiful way. I knew what questions ought to be asked. I knew what information to present. I felt like I did a good job. And then the feedback was remarkable. There were places that I wasn't seeing would be opportunities. It was more than just people saying, "Oh, good job." It was like, "Wow, I really liked this. I want to know more about this. Tell me about this. Have you considered these 3 or 5 or 7 things?" Like in the chat, there was so much, and then in the live feedback. And oftentimes we in the regular world, unless you're going to go pitch somewhere, you won't get that caliber of feedback. And so to be, here in my home office and to have that caliber from C-level entrepreneurs and executives to give me that feedback on my business was, again, priceless.